back in Port Charles.
Oh, can you ever believe that you would live to see the day?
No.
How have you been, honey?
Oh, I've been great. I've been absolutely, well, most of my life has been great, but what have you been up to?
Oh, I have tons to tell you. But my life has been awfully dull compared to what's happening here in Port Charles. Oh, isn't it awful about Alan Quartermain?
Oh, that is horrible. I feel so sorry for poor Monica, you know? It's terrible.
I really wouldn't worry about Monica if I were you. Sean Donnelly has been helping her through this quite nicely.
Really? You know, I've heard about this Mr. Donnelly, and I am just dying to get a look at him.
Well, he finds all sorts of excuses to come to this hospital.
Amy?
Well, he does. Probably if you went up to the 10th floor right now, you would find him with Monica.
No, I already checked on 10.
Oh, are you looking for Sean Donnelly?
Oh, of course not, darling. I'm just curious. Look, I would love to have a late lunch. I mean, I've been with my designer all day, and I am just famished.
Oh, I would love to. We've got so much to catch up on.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, let's say, the Port Charles Hotel is closed.
Oh, could we go someplace down the waterfront?
Well, why the waterfront?
Oh, I don't know. It's just the most colorful place in Port Charles in the summer. I mean, you meet the most interesting people down there.
It is so nice to know you haven't changed a bit. Let's go.
Not on your life, darling. I never would.
See you, Amy.
Have fun.
Oh, this will be great.
Bye-bye.
Frisco? Is that you, Frisco?
Oh, darling, it's Tiffany. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, you had those crocodile tears streaming down your face and there's nothing the matter?
No, I'm all right. I was just hoping that Frisco come home.
Don't tell me you and that husband of yours have had your first fight.
No. I don't really know what we were fighting about.
Oh, you poor little thing. Can I give you some hard-earned advice?
Oh, no, Tiffany, you don't have to bother.
Oh, it's no bother, darling. I've had tons of experience with this sort of thing. May I, please?
Yes, I'm sorry. Come on
Thank
in.
you. Now, you say that you really don't know what the fight was about, right?
Right.
Okay, but that's perfectly normal.
It is?
Well, sure it is, darling. People in love fight about the silliest things you can imagine. I mean, it's not important. What is important is how you're going to make up. Now, have you thought about that?
No.
Well, let me tell you what I did one time. I had this wonderful Italian lover. And let me tell you, you don't know the meaning of temperamental until you had an Italian film director. Well, anyway, we had this huge fight. You see, I don't even remember what the fight was about, but he was furious. Do you know what I did?
What?
I sent this huge limousine to pick him up. It's some cock and bull story about he had to meet the producer. And I had him delivered to the most romantic little restaurant you can imagine. I had champagne and roses and the most incredible feast laid out for him. And you know what?
What?
Before too long, he'd forgotten all about our fight.
Oh, Tiffany, I can't afford a limousine. I can't even cook a meal without burning it.
Oh, well, then never mind that. Oh, darling, you really don't have to go to such elaborate lengths to make up with Frisco. I've got a much cheaper solution.
What?
Just say I'm sorry.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be sorry about.
It doesn't matter, darling. If you just say it, I'm sure that he will melt like a pool of hot butter.
I couldn't even get him to listen to me.
He'll listen, I promise. Will you try it?
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, good. Now, darling, I really have to run. I have left Deandra upstairs for so long. She's probably fit to be tied.
Deandra?
Oh, yes, that's my decorator. She's left her alone all this time, and I'm sure that if you hear somebody that sounds like they're being murdered, just don't pay any attention to it. Oh, and please, cheer up. I mean, as pretty as you are, Frisco will forgive you anything. I guarantee it. Ta-ta.
Good Lord.
Deandra, darling, I'm so sorry that it took me so long, but the time just slipped. Edward, what have you done with Deandra?
I shipped her back to the city. That's what I did.
You didn't. She'll kill me. Coming all this way? Edward, do you realize that she is one of the top decorators in the entire world?
Oh, really? Well, she's also one of the most expensive. Look at this. $140 a yard for this ridiculous fabric.
If Deandra chose it, it's not ridiculous. And you said that you were not going to welsh on this deal.
Well, I am not welshing. I'm just trying to bring a little sanity into this operation. Look, is this really necessary? I think this place is quite charming as it is.
Charming? Edward Quartermain, don't you get cheap on me. Now, I agreed to the job of coming back and snaring Sean Donnelly, and you agreed to pay for it.
Tiffany, let's be reasonable.
I am not reasonable at this very moment, Edward. Now, listen to me. How do you expect me to do the proper job of seducing Donnelly if you won't let me set the proper trap for
But
him?
$140 a yard?
Do you want results or not?
Well, of course I want results. But all I've seen so far is a stack of bills that would choke a horse. Have you at least met the man?
No, but I did get a glimpse of him today at the Waterfront.
Oh, a glimpse. That's it?
I have no intention of making contact with Sean Donnelly until I'm sure that you're going to keep your end of the bargain.
Tiffany, why don't you just check into the Port Charles Hotel? I know it'd be a hell of a lot cheaper.
Edward, living in the brownstone is part of the plan. I'm not moving, and I'm not living in this dump without Deandra.
All right, Tiffany, tell me just exactly what is your plan?
Not until I get your word and a check.
That is blackmail.
Oh, it certainly is, darling. I mean, either you want my help or you don't.
Well, look, I never said anything I didn't want your help.
Well?
Well, look, let me bring in one local decorator. Good Lord, I can have this place looking like a palace for
If
half
I
of
do
what
not
you-
get Deandra, the deal is off. How do you expect me to do my best work, Edward, if I have to live like some starving student?
So what have I been reading in the papers lately?
I was wondering when we get around to that one.
Monica implicated in Alan's death. You a suspect? Come on.
Being framed.
You been set up?
Set up. I don't know by whom, but I intend to find out.
Any likely prospects?
I got a few people in mind who have things against me and Monica.
Do you remember that bank statement came to your office in the Swiss bank account?
Yeah, what about it?
There's a lot of money in that account, Sean. A lot.
A dime, which was mine. I told you that account did not belong to me.
Yeah, but still I can't help but think that you're holding a little something back there, Sean. Seems too easy like we both may have our little secrets here, right? Listen, Sean, for that kind of money, people do a lot of crazy things, you know.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of myself.
All right. So if you need me, I'm here, all right?
Right.
Same thing with Monica. Neither one is.
Jake?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Listen, I got your note on the door downstairs. I really appreciate you seeing me on such short notice. I just had no one else to go to.
It's all right. I got your note, too. I tried to get to you, but you were in OR. You want something to drink or something?
No, I don't, no.
Well, what's the matter?
Everything is the matter, Jake. Absolutely everything. I haven't slept in 2 days. I can't even function. I don't know what's going on. I'm half crazed. And I'm so worried about the children. What if they hear about this news? How do you tell 2 kids, Jake, that their mother has been accused of murder?
Whoa, stop.
I'm
Hey,
serious.
Monica, sit down, relax, start from the very beginning, and tell me what's going on.
Okay. Anna Devane had Sean's penthouse searched, and they found a set of pottery cups like the cup that was found in Alan's plane, and one of Sean's cups is missing.
Well, look, Monica, I am sure that this matching pottery is not enough to convict you or Sean of murder.
Well, how do you fight a dead man, Jake? And what do you do with Anna Devane? I mean, right now, for all I know, she could be pressing to take me to trial.
Not very long.
Look what she did with Kevin O'Connor on just circumstantial evidence. I mean, all Anna Devane needs right now is just a hunch to set me up for murder.
Well, let's worry about that when the time comes, Monica. If it does, stop letting it eat you inside until at least we find out what the police have in mind, huh? Now, come on. Get on with your life and let me handle Anna Devane.
I don't know that I can do that, Jake. I really don't think I can function at all until this is straightened out. I mean, you tell me, what is going to happen to me?
Come on.
Must we go over this again, darling? It really can't be any more simple than what I've said.
You're playing a joke on a friend.
That's right, and I want him to think that I'm being attacked.
What's funny about that?
You just act your part and I'll worry about the laughs, okay?
I don't know, lady. How big's this friend of yours anyway?
What are you worried about? With what I'm paying you could go out and buy your own hospital.
What I'm worried about is needing it. How much longer do we have to wait? I want to get this over with.
Oh, darling, well, if he's on time, he should be here any moment. There he is. Make it good. Make it good. Help! Oh, would somebody please help me? Ow! 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 Oh!
This is